There. I'm a little distracted. A friend of mine, her fiance has just. She's telling me he is in hospital having a ball removed. Distracting. Anyway, bonios. So this goes back to when I was I nearly said orphan. I was never an orphan, still not, so that's wrong. Goes back to when I was young. Like a lot of children, we'd visit my grandparents, we being my mum, my brother, the family, whatever. Now, my gran, on my mum's side, always had poodles growing up. Now, there were always various poodles, usually two poodles. So the dogs, when the grandkids would come along, they'd get excited, they'd jump up at the family, they'd be all over the kids, etc. As you can imagine. So my gran would give my brother and me a treat to give to the dogs. Now, be it a little dog biscuit or whatever. And most of the time it'd end up being a bonio. Now, bonio it's a bone-shaped biscuit. I have no idea what's in it, but as you can imagine, with kids, you give a kid something that's that young, with intent to give to the dog. You can imagine very often the kid goes like this, like that. So that happened. So before you know it, my brother and I would be given a bonio for ourselves and a dog biscuit for the dogs. So it would keep the grandkids quiet for 10 minutes and while arriving. So this got to be a habit, a regular thing. We'd go to see my gran, me and my brother both get a bonio. To the point where, after growing up and getting on with life, I don't know about my brother, but I occasionally missed having a bonio. So I from time to time would buy myself a pack of bonios as a treat. That they come in big boxes. There's a lot of them, so they would very often mostly go to waste. But if I fancied myself a bonio, I'd get myself a packet and I'd nibble on a couple. And very often in later life, the best way to have a bonio was with some salad cream. Budka says, ew. Now, I don't know if salad cream translates very well to American viewers, listeners, whatever. So I'll just see if I can find a ingredients list or recipe or something here a second.
Baby.
No, not right now. Dad. What, have you got a list for salad cream?
I was trying to help you, but if you don't want me to.
Okay, well, here's a short description. Salad cream is a creamy, pale yellow condiment based on an emulsion of about 25 to 50% oil in water, emulsified by egg yolk and acidulated by spring vinegar. So it's like mayonnaise, only...
Without the eggs, which is what I was trying to tell you.
So there you go. Bonios and salad cream. And the most recent occasion I had bonios was, I'd say about 6 or 7 years ago. I thought I'd missed my bonio habit, so I got myself a box and munched my way through a couple. Now, things in the modern era are, when it comes to food, everything's a lot fresher than what it was back in the 80s. Now, especially when you consider my gran would keep her bonios in a plastic box in her cupboard. So everything these days is a lot fresher, meaning these bonios I had were crunchier, fresher, airier, and maybe they might have changed the recipe a little bit as well, which I wouldn't be surprised over the course of, well, 30 years. It happens. Anyway, so I tried these bonios and I was like, yeah, this just tastes like ash, man. What's what's happened here? Now, it's always the case when it comes to any kind of biscuits. I like mine relatively soft. Are you laughing at me?
Well, when you say relatively soft, you have to let them know that it's not relative. It's about 3 weeks out of the packet before you will touch them.
A couple of days sitting around going a bit more, soft. I like my biscuits soft.
Yeah.
Anyway, so these bonios I tried they were not like I remembered. So I was like, no, it just tastes like muck. Why am I doing this to myself anymore? It's not like I can't stop myself putting everything that I come across in my gorb anymore. That's someone else's job these days.
Sorry.
So there you go. I haven't had a bonio in about 7 years, and I probably won't be going back to that habit. But growing up, bonios, dog biscuits, I had been known to eat them. See ya.
I'm so sorry.